सो आज का हमारा टॉपिक है एंटीमोनियम टाट्रिकम। ये बुक है लीडर्स इन होम्योपैथिक थेरापेटिक्स विद ग्रुपिंग एंड क्लासिफिकेशन बाय डॉक्टर ईवी नैश। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। ग्रेट एक्यूमुलेशन ऑफ म्यूकस इन एयर पैसेज विथ कोरोस rattling with inability to expirate, impeding paralysis of lungs. Face very pale or cyanotic from unoxidized blood. Great coma or sleepiness in most complain. Vomiting, intense nausea with prostration. General coldness, cold sweat and sleepiness. Trembling internal head and hands. Thick eruptions like pox, often pustules as large as a pea. Modalities amelioration from expectoration. Both ends of life, childhood and old age, clings to those around, wants to be carried, cries and weans if anyone touches it, will not let you feel the pulse. Antimonium tatricum is another powerful emetic. Emetic means causing vomiting. I can remember the time when the old allopathy used it almost as generally as a botanics did Lobella infantum to clean out the stomach. Nowadays, washing the stomach by lavage and rectum and colon by enemies according to Hall's method is quite fashionable and is withal much more sensible in as much as they are so lame in their therapeutics. Notwithstanding these improvements, there is a great deal of gut scraping going on in the name of cleaning out the system as though the alimentary canal was not a self-cleaning institution. If kept or put into healthy condition, but must be regularly gone through once in about so often on house cleaning principle. To be sure, it is folly, but they do the best they know. Neither antimonium tart nor any other emetic is used by us for emetic purpose from a therapeutic standpoint. Our therapeutic uses it of are the same as those any other remedy on the principle of similia similibus curantur. The nausea of this remedy is as intense as that of ipecac, but not so persistent, and there is relief after vomiting. I have found it nearest a specific for cholera morbus of any remedy. For more than 25 years, I have seldom found it necessary to use any other, and then only when there were severe cramps in the stomach and bowel, when Cruper metallicum relieved. It has nausea, vomiting, loose stool, prostration, cold sweat, and stupor, or drowsiness found in almost all bad cases of this disease, and I have seldom been obliged to give more than 2 or 3 doses, one after each vomiting, before the case was relieved. It is not generally recommended in the textbook for these ailments, but it is a gem, as I know from abundant experience and observation. If Antim tart possesses only the one power of curing that it does upon respiratory organ, it would be indispensable. No matter what the name of trouble, whether it is bronchitis, pneumonia, whooping cough, asthma, if there is great accumulation of mucus with coarse rattling or filling up with it, but at the same time there seems to be inability to raise it, tartic emetic is the first remedy to be thought of. This is true in all ages and constitution, but particularly so in children and old people. There is a symptom that is very apt to be present in these cases, that is great drowsiness or sleepiness, sometime amounting to coma. This is found not only in disease of respiratory organ, but in cholera infantum, cholera morbus, and intermittent fever. In pneumonia, both tartaric emetic and opium may have great sleepiness, but there is no need for any confusion here to choice. For opium, the face is dark and purple, dark and red or purple, and there may be sighing or stertorous respiration. With tartic emetic, the face is always pale or cyanotic with no redness, and breathing is not stertorous. Three remedies are remarkable for sleepiness with opium, tartic emetic, nus moscata. But aside from this one symptom, they are not alike. Antim tart is also one of our best remedies for hepatization of lung remaining after pneumonia. There is dullness on percussion and lack or absence of respiratory murmur and shortness of breath, and patient continue pale, weak and sleepy. If sulfur should not promote absorption in such cases, tartar emetic will often do it. I have used it from 200 to cm potency with equal good results. So that was antimonium tarticum. So thank you.